The cotton gin was significant in American history. The cotton gin led to the cotton boom of the 19th century, which increased the price and production of cotton in the United States. The cotton gin established cotton as the dominant cash crop in the United States and was the main factor in the growing sectional division in the 1800s. Profits and production of cotton grew exponentially due to Whitney's cotton gin. Cotton became the most valuable cash crop and was given the name King Cotton. Southern plantation owners began to move westward from South Carolina and Georgia into Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, and eastern Texas. The plantations grew in size, power, and they established an even stronger aristocratic culture and lifestyle in the southern states. Without the cotton gin, these large plantations would have never been established in the Southwest. The political divisions between the southern and northern states would be much more minor because the South would not have the motivation to expand. This is because they would not have needed more land to grow more cotton. There would also be less motivation for the South to favor westward expansion in order to increase political influence in the Senate, because the aristocratic lifestyle and economic dependence on slaves would not be nearly as substantial as it would had the cotton gin been invented. The northern states would also have less objection to slavery, as slavery was more brutal in the deep South, where cotton plantations were held. Northern yeoman farmers would not fear competition from southern slaveholders from the west because cotton would not have been grown in those areas, and the Free Soil Party would have never been established. Without American cotton plantations in Texas, the state would have never rebelled from the Mexican government after prohibitory legislation was passed to end slavery in Mexico. Had Texas never revolted, it would have never been annexed from the U.S. Had Texas never been annexed from the U.S., the Mexican-American War would have never happened. Thus, America would never have been able to expand to the western Pacific Ocean, as called for by John O'Sullivan's Manifest Destiny. Some social effects from the cotton gin was after the cotton boom, the population of slaves increased four times in size from 1800 to 1860. In the short term, the cotton boom would have never happened, and this increase would have never taken place. In the long term, the Compromise of 1850 would have never taken place because America would have never seized California from Mexico. There would be no Fugitive Slave Act, which brought great social divisions between the abolitionists North and the pro-slavery South. Perhaps Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin would have never been published, and Northerners would not have a strong support for a civil war.